my first and last responsibility will be to the people of Guyana, all of them. In this context, my government intends to fulfill the pledges in the manifesto in which we contested the March 2nd general and regional elections. We want to build a Guyana that is ripe with business opportunities, humming with employment expansion, and growing perennially in prosperity. A vital part is training our people to take advantage of the opportunities and the framework. Our goal is to facilitate jobs for every Guyanese that want to work, not to provide them with the skills they need alone. That is why we invest in training and retraining our workforce so that they can stake their claim in our nation's prosperity.
From the time government changed, upskilling the workforce became a priority. This led to initiatives such as the Board of Industrial Training, BIT, Photovoltaic Training Program for Hinterland Youths, the Women's Innovation and Investment Network, WIN, and the Skills Training for Amerindian Community Service Officers taking center stage. And the government had to execute these massive training in the face of the COVID-19 pandemic. Ministers of government and His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali held numerous engagements with the private sector and other international bodies to ensure Guyanese receive the much-needed training.
Education has always been something that is important to this government, and there are several initiatives that have been rolled out for the development of not only individuals but the educational system. In this particular instance, the training is geared towards you getting a skill set or achieving or attaining a skill set whereby you can give back to your community.
As the country explores a new sectoral frontier, the oil and gas sector, it is imperative to keep the economy diversified to absorb any possible economic shock, and the best way to do so is to have skilled people in other equally important sectors such as agriculture, construction, manufacturing, tourism, among a myriad of others. A mere month after entering office in a pandemic, government worked tirelessly to strike a deal with the Commonwealth of Learning to ensure Guyanese have access to over 4,000 online certifiable courses. The Commonwealth of Learning is an intergovernmental organization created by Commonwealth heads of government in 1987 to promote the development and sharing of open learning and distance education knowledge, resources, and technologies. The areas of study Guyanese were exposed to were arts, business, computer science, health, and engineering on the online platform Coursera. And over 55,000 persons seized the opportunity to attain certificates from reputable universities. This academic training was just at the beginning, as government saw the need to upskill youths across the 83,000 square miles of Guyana. As such, a massive $820 million was budgeted in 2021 under the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport to support a plethora of training countrywide. And in 2022, under the ministry, another $441.3 million was set aside to empower Guyana's youths. Training of Amerindians is a priority of government, and this was exemplified as hundreds of Amerindian youths benefited from theoretical and practical training. This was made possible after an agreement was struck between the Ministries of Amerindian Affairs and Labor for a 6-month training in community development for community service officers, CSOs.
The Board of Industrial Training mandate and instructions from me was that whatever opportunities and whatever facilities exist on the coast, it must also reach the hinterland.
Minister of Amerindian Affairs, Pauline Sukai, says this training is important for the overall development and improvement of Amerindian people.
We have to make special effort to ensure that we have both genders accessing the level and type of training that our ministry is offering, and by extension, the PPP civic government to young people across this country and to the Amerindian and hinterland youths.